Hey guys, it's Brack here from East Coast Power Sports Adventures. Welcome back to the channel and thank you very much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. Also, if you wouldn't mind, feel free to hit us with a like and a sub. Really helps us out with the algorithm, doesn't cost you guys anything, and we'd really appreciate it. As always, a huge thank you to Jen Landry and Torque Motorsports, my employer. Without their support, I would not be able to do this for you guys, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so this week, guys, we went to ECPA, went on our first out of province run. So it was the first time Mrs. Brack and I have been out of the province. We went down to Nova Scotia. Now it's not that far. We only live about an hour from the border, but it was neat to go down to the Nova Scotia trails and experience some new stuff that we hadn't seen before. We went on the Abandoned Castle run. It was put on by Mitch and the 506 side by side and ATV crew, and it was really well put on. I had a great time. The trails were awesome. I actually really liked the trails down there. There was lots of different kinds of trails down there. There was a little bit of water. There was some flats. There was some straightaways. There was some rocky parts. There's a little more technical stuff. Nothing crazy as usual. I'm not into the crazy stuff personally. So it was really good. It was a lot of fun. Um, Big thank you to 506 Side by Side and ATV, Mitch and Steph. You guys did an amazing job running that. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, so we went down there this time. We were riding with, Mrs. Brack and I were in the Defender Max Limited again, the blue one this time again. We went down with Tyler and Amanda in their beautiful Maverick R. And again, thanks Tyler for providing the drone footage and some action cam footage on the mounted to the front of your R there. Really appreciate it. It's awesome stuff. And yeah, I had a blast riding with everybody there. We were also riding with another friend that I haven't ridden before. First time riding with him was Gary, and Gary was riding a Can-Am Outlander. Super nice guy. We got along really good. And yeah, looking forward to doing some more riding with you, Gary. Love your Outlander, buddy. It's all set up pretty good. So we started out by making our way to our very first stop, which is the big rock there overlooking the highway with the Nova Scotia flag on it. It was at that point there was a count done, and I heard the number I heard was 91 bikes there at the top of the rock. So I think that's pretty impressive. I think that's pretty cool. And you know what? That shows how strong our community is here out in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. And I even heard reports of one guy coming up from Maine. So that's pretty amazing. 506 side by side ATV guys. Your reach is huge. That's pretty awesome. You got 90 guys come out there and just put on a really great run for all of us to enjoy and appreciate. So again, can't say thanks enough. All right. Once we were all up on the rock, we stopped. We took some footage, got some pictures. We had a quick little break and some chatting. And then we got back on the trails and we started heading up towards the windmills for our next stop, our next break at the windmills. And again, there's lots of cool stuff there, lots of cool trails. Again, nothing crazy, nothing too technical. Apparently, it was a different route this year than they've done in the past. So, and it was a good route. It was nice and smooth for a lot of it, but there was also some rocky stuff. There was there was a couple little hills, and there was a bunch of mud to splash through. There was nice scenery everywhere. We rode past lakes. There was all kinds of cool stuff to see there. The weather was absolutely perfect. We even had a little bit of rain at the end of the day. It was just a little bit dusty there, but of course, being in the full cab there, the dust doesn't really bother Mrs. Brack and I too much. And so we just, we're enjoying the real nice weather. We had the windows down for most of the day, enjoying the fresh air and the breeze. The sun was shining, just a few clouds in the sky, and it was really just an absolutely beautiful day. So after we left the windmills, we made our way to the abandoned castle, and it was kind of neat, guys. It's obviously it's not actually a medieval structure. It was started back in the very late '90s. So I looked up online. There's a couple of things here. It was started in 1999. by a man named Ed Kent, an American from Idaho whose family had roots in Nova Scotia. He started the project around 1999 when he was in his early 60s, and every summer he would come up to Nova Scotia, staying on the property, working on his dream property until the autumn weather turned poor and forced him back down to the south of the U.S. Apparently, he kept some pretty meticulous documentation of his progress up until about 2008. It looks like he is deceased. It looks like he passed away. Current status is Ed Kent has since passed away. The castle sits entirely isolated deep in the forest on private family land. Faced zero upkeep for over a decade, and nature is beginning to reclaim it. So yeah, it was kind of neat, guys. I didn't. I went inside and walked around the floor. Uh, it definitely is, starting to show its age. You looked at when you walk in the bottom, you look up at the floor, you can see it's starting to rot there, and some of the subfloor is really spongy and stuff. So, but it was really kind of neat and actually kind of amazing to think that, one fella built that and, pretty much did, as far as I can tell, vast majority of that stuff all by himself. There's a sea can there, or a sea canister, and apparently it looks like he was living in that. There's some bunk beds in there. There's little desks and some shelves. There's a cement mixer in there. So apparently he was living in there while he was building the place. And it's amazing sometimes what one person can do. Pretty neat place. So yeah, if you're ever out in the area, you should definitely go check it out. Very well worth the while to for the drive to Nova Scotia. The trails were awesome. We had a lot of fun, and we met a whole bunch of really nice people and saw some old friends, met some new people, and just generally speaking, had an all around fun day with the family. Like I say, Mrs. Brack and I really enjoy that kind of ride, and it was nice. All right, guys, that's it for this one. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. And stay tuned because next week we're doing the Hillbilly Run. We're exploring some more of the Albert County, New Brunswick trails system. And we'll have a real nice ride video on that one. Mrs. Brack and I will be in the Defender Limited Max again, the blue one, having lots of fun. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching the video.